still waiting to be struck by Cupid's arrow this Valentine's Day? Well, your perfect match could be closer than you think.
Joining us right now with tips to find Mr. or Ms. Perfect is Christie Nightingale. She is the founder of Perfect Match, and her client, Mr. Perfect himself, Ian Clay. Good morning to both of you.
Hi, how are you?
All right, let's start. We'll figure out why he's perfect in a minute, but tell us what your organization, Perfect Match, does.
Well, it's actually Premier Match.
Premier Match. Thank you.
Okay. It's an executive search firm, very much like a headhunting firm. And we work with clients one-on-one. It's not web-based. It's all personalized. And we have a national firm, and we try to put people together that are finding love in relationships.
But you say firm, you're almost like a business deal.
Well, it's very much like a business. I mean, it's a huge operation. We have about 10,000 registered members in our organization and 5 offices across the country.
Wow.
So it's a big operation.
So obviously, people are looking for love on days other than just Valentine's Day.
Oh, absolutely.
But now we found Mr. Perfect, Ian. What makes Ian the perfect man?
Should I tell them how we found
Sure.
you? Okay, well, there was a national dating website that was conducting a survey, and they surveyed over 9,000 women and asked them what characteristics they were looking for in a man.
Right.
And there's a whole roster of height, income, education level, and such. And when the survey was released, it was a major newspaper. They contacted me and they asked me if we had somebody in our database that fit these characteristics. And so we were trying to think of who we might have in our database, and we thought of Ian.
Congratulations, Ian.
So then what, Ian? What'd you do?
Well, I became a national celebrity overnight. I've been on about, 5 TV shows and in newspapers, certainly across New York.
What is it about you that makes you perfect, according to the 9,000 people?
Well, according to the 9,000 people, I do think that's a little bit subjective.
Sure.
But they wanted someone with a graduate degree.
Yep.
Women are quite choosy.
Check.
They wanted someone with an income over $150,000.
Check.
They wanted someone tall.
Check.
Green eyes, light brown hair.
Check, check, check.
Women are very specific.
You're perfect.
But see, now one thing that they didn't put on there that I think a lot of women do like is the accent.
That wasn't, I don't think a British accent was amongst the criteria.
But one thing they should have put on there also is the perfect man, if they're searching for a relationship, is that a man that's ready for a relationship. And Ian genuinely is looking for a long-term relationship.
Good point, Christie.
And you have some tips for us, for example, or some advice. Take responsibility for your lack of dates.
Well, yes. I mean, if somebody has been groaning about not getting into a relationship, they really should self-reflect and figure out what it is that they're doing wrong.
And Ian, was that you? Was it before?
I think it's a question worth asking. If it's not working out, it's not the other people's fault all the time, right? Maybe you're doing something that's not right, too.
Here's a big one. Reevaluate your type. Do you find that a lot, Christie, that men or women who come to you think that they should be matched with a particular person, but they're not in the right, category? I'm trying to think of the right word.
Well, through time, people change and they grow. And I find a lot of people get stuck in this time period where they are probably not progressing and with their type. I mean, they're all getting older, but their age range continues to remain the same. You know what I mean? Those types of situations.
I like this. Stop texting, pick up the phone, and make human contact. And that's what you're about. You're not web-based.
All right.
You're human.
Ian Clay,
exactly.
Ian, come back next year. Let's see if you're married
Let's
off.
see how we do. Yeah.
And Christie Nightingale, founder of Premier Match, we thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.